Nuremberg, a central theoretician of Nazi racism. Himmler and Heydrich set up execution commandos called Einsatzgruppen that are composed of SS members, policemen and Wehrmacht soldiers who round up the Jews. The SS take the Jews into the woods and give them shovels so that they can dig their own graves. But they decide that this process is too slow. So they order long, common graves to be dug and make their victims lie down on top of the last group of dead bodies. But even this procedure takes too long. The SS prepare a ravine known as Babi Yar near Kiev. 33,771 Jews will be executed in 2 days. Men, women, and children. In this living hell, as in hundreds of others throughout the front, the executioners take pictures of their victims. This premeditated, cold-blooded massacre of 1 million Jews will come to be known as the Holocaust by bullets. But Himmler is not pleased. He has attended one of the Einsatzgruppen's so-called actions. Noticing the psychological burden that these mass killings have on his soldiers, he begins searching for alternative methods. This would lead to the use of the gas vans with exhaust pipes hooked up to their rear compartments, and a year later, the gas chambers. In the north, the long siege of Leningrad begins. The Germans have their plan. Instead of fighting in the streets, we'll let our artillery and starvation do the job. City buildings are destroyed. A zoo elephant is the victim of an air raid. Food rations soon fall below the minimum necessary. But the worst is to come with the arrival of winter. In the south, Guderian finally receives the order from Hitler to rejoin the other armies up north and proceed towards Moscow. Along this enormous front, from Leningrad to Odessa, the thrust towards Moscow seems unstoppable. The Germans take another 700,000 prisoners. General Jodl, Chief of Staff of the Wehrmacht, says, "We have won the war." Von Kageneck writes, "We suddenly had to deal with the most frightful adversary, the autumn rain and mud, which the Russians call Rasputitsa. Endless mud, so gluey and sticky that it sucks and holds onto everything. It won't let go of anything, whether it be a tank, a truck, a horse, or a man. It makes any movement impossible. We do 5 to 8 kilometers a day instead of 30. Putting one foot in front of the other requires superhuman effort. The panzers, the pride of the Wehrmacht, are brought to a standstill.